Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Cup 6 Neptune Scorpio has come out for you, and speaking of Scorpio, this reading is for the 1st of November through to the 15th, so we are in Scorpio season. So Cup 6, interesting, it's looking at your happiness here, Aquarius. Looking at your happiness in terms of a memory from the past. A memory from the past is coming back in terms of showing you what is here in your present and your future. So it's kind of interesting. We'll see what other cards are coming around. This reading, Aquarius, is for Sun, Moon and Rising. So I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know what they are, to get a fuller picture of what you are. So all three of those readings. And also, this is a general reading, Aquarius, so just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if you would like to delve deeper and it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. So the link for that is in the description box below. I'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's see what's coming in, because I feel like you're kind of delving a little bit deeper on something. They don't feel quite right. Something that happened in the past, being shown like chipping away, like mining something, like going into a deeper vein or just digging a bit deeper and seeing, uncovering some stuff or just making some more sense. So what else does Aquarius need to know about this? What else does Aquarius need to know? The cards are just not flipping. Oh, here we go. Finally, we have Temperance, Sagittarius, Jupiter, South Node. Okay, so this is also interesting questions, what you thought you knew. And interestingly, like with this Sagittarius energy coming in, this is around perhaps a long-term goal you started or planted the seed from a long time ago, and looking at where that's landed now. So it's interesting. So we're going back like a fair bit here. Going, what did you want all the way back then? What were you planning for? What were you shooting for? And then where are you now? So I feel like it's questioning a lot of knowns in your life, which is interesting. It does bring through with it balance, the Temperance card, and alignment. So there's a realignment that's occurring here. And just because it happened, it was like you were aligned in the past, but where you are now is a different place. So there is a sense of realigning to a new, and maybe thinking of setting some new longer term goals here. And letting go of, I keep getting that thing of sometimes if we go in thinking we know everything, then you limit your ability to be open to the new. And so it's saying, be open to new knowledge and new experiences or a new understanding of where you are. And we also have the Sun card. The Sun has come out for you. Beautiful. Leo, Aries has come out with this Sun card. And the Sun brings with it a lot of happiness, a lot of revelations. And also I feel like it's pushing you towards a new, or just enlightening you towards a new goal, a new possibility, a new opportunity that's coming up here. So it actually feels really, really positive. And as you know, Leo is your opposite sign. So, and we do talk about things aligning, the alignment between the opposite signs. So, it is a lot of fire and water happening. But I feel like it's this very, very positive new direction that is, feeling really, really good here. It's very strong. It's something that's very much clear. It's right there. It feels very aligned, and it's like, an opportunity that feels perfect for you, that's stepping into you, allowing you to shine yourself. So, this is not like a wishy-washy, even though it is the element of fire and it is, not necessarily grounded in any kind of reality right now. It's grounded in a concept. That concept is really strong within you, always growing in strength. So let's see, we have the Seven of Cups. We've got the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. So it is a sense of moving beyond the past, that past memory, and actually going, well, okay, what are the new options that we're looking at here if we move beyond that? Eight of Pentacles, it may require you stepping in, it may require work of some sort that maybe you don't necessarily want to do. The Fool card, there's the new, here's the Ace of Pentacles, fantastic. So this is the new opportunity. Both of those are new energies coming in. This is where we were talking about. Lovely. The Moon card, you've got the Sun and the Moon, both there in this line. I think the Sun's showing a lot of clarity in areas that have felt clouded and confused, which is really good. Three of Swords in the near future. Okay, let's pull another card. Eight of Wands, fantastic. Okay, so this is where there is a sense of, interestingly, letting a wound guide you into a new direction. So we'll have a look at that in a sec. Nine of Pentacles, this is you, lovely energy, feeling quite abundant, independent. 10 of Cups, there's happiness around you, which is lovely. Justice, hopes and fears, new contracts, and as an outcome, oh my gosh, you've got double sun right next to the sun here. Wow, a lot of happiness. Wow. Okay. A lot of happiness and a big healing opportunity here with the Eight, and we have the Eight of Swords at the base. Lots of clarity and revelations about things where you felt restricted, things that have wounded you, things where you felt stuck. And it's really unpicking, unpulling, unraveling that energies from the past and really wanting you to step into this new opportunity, this breakthrough here. And George is agreeing. So this is a powerful time for you, Aquarius. My goodness. Okay. And, we do have these cards where there's a few things conflicted. Well, there's a few things going on inside of your mind. But with this, the rest of the energy, I feel like it's all being kind of sorted, which is good. So we have the Seven of Cups crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. So this is where there is a lot of options coming in, and it could also be that there is a sense of confusion or overwhelm even with some of it. It can be like, whoa, or it could be that you're not seeing some of them clearly, or some of them are good, or some of them present as good, but they're not. So it's like, wow, there's a lot happening, busy. We've moved beyond that 6 into the 7. It's like, okay, okay, now that everything's opened up, I need to sort through some of this and make sense some of this. It is going to require work, and that's where there may be a little bit of resistance because we are crossed by the Eight of Pentacles, which is like maybe this is to do with your work, or maybe it is about the Eight of Pentacles is sometimes about being in a bit more of an apprentice or learning new, finding yourself in a position where you're learning something new. So it may feel like you maybe not really wanting to step into something where you're kind of in that position. There's a bit of resistance around that. And it's fair enough. I just feel like it just feels a bit overwhelming. but this is mostly like really, really positive. It's just suddenly like, just so you got given a lot of options and you're like, I don't know what to do with that. But in your conscious mind, we have the Fool card, which is this sense of hitting the reset button, stepping into new, setting new goals, seeing new people, new places, new energy, new things, new relationships. So new horizons is what they want me to say. So that's George in the background. If anyone's wondering what that sound is, it's the rooster. So this is very much like where you do need to travel light to step into this, and that's where we're kind of unpacking and unraveling some things and setting new goals. And this is the new here with the Fool card stepping into it. And so this is in your conscious mind. This may be that you are looking for it. This may be that this opportunity's already presented itself to you, but there is a sense of wanting to step into something new, which it feels really positive. It actually feels really positive. We can see in this card, again with the Fool, that the sun is shining. There's a lot of clarity about this, and it does require some leap of faith or some belief in yourself. But I do feel like, you'll be getting some very strong messages and being shown very clearly the right path, the right direction here. And here the new path opens up. We have the deep down energy, the base, at the base. This could be happening very deep down, subconsciously. This could be something that's generating on a soul level inside your world, which is what I'm kind of getting for a lot of you. And that's because it is connected to like the base chakra or those kind of, or even the sacral chakra. This Ace of Pentacles is a solid new opportunity that's coming in here. So if you're starting to think about it, or you're seeing that everything's kind of feeling newish with this full energy in your conscious mind, that's because there's actually something very, very solid happening deep down. There's a solid opportunity being generated here. Just in your conscious mind, it might not feel that solid right now, but it is there. Maybe those two will be aligned, but there's a bit of a block here. But we do see the alignment coming in with the Temperance card in the near future, aligning those two, which feels nice. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. Can be anything, but it is around just this new conception, the creation of planting a new seed that definitely could be bringing in, it has the potential to affect your world, your material world in so many different ways. So bringing in more resources, more money, it could be starting up a business, being the boss with the Ace of Pentacles. So it can be a new job, new home, it can be all sorts of things. Pentacles can relate to relationships as well, but they're solid. It's not, it's new, but it's solid. So, yeah, it promises some kind of growth and stability on those levels. In the recent past, we have the moon. And interestingly, the sun is shining right on top of the moon. The moon can often mean things are withheld, things are not clear, things are confused. It can mean that there's a very strong intuitive message that has been coming through as well. So if there has been a message that's been coming through to start something new and step into this new energy, if there's been anything that's been clouding you or withholding you, or something has not been revealed to you in some way, the moon can also reveal some kind of secret of some sort. Whatever this is, that information that you needed to know that was withheld from you, the sun is coming in and showing it to you very clearly. Like, you're getting this very, very, very clear insight into what that is. It's like, okay, no more having in the dark. Let's pull the curtain back and see what's actually here and show you what was there all along. So this could actually be revelatory to you, an enlightening moment. And it actually really does set things in motion. It's quite a catalyst for where you're heading next. And I feel like this sun energy is just so working in your favor, like it's the happiest card in the tarot deck. So it's kind of interesting. In the near future, we have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. It's interesting with the moon, things are hidden, and the Eight of Swords. I just want to talk about this first before we go into the Three of Swords. The Eight of Swords here as a main card, this is around limitations, around not being able to see things, and it's often around self-imposed limitations or blindness of some sort, because, this person or this character can actually pull those binds off. They're not holding you very tightly. So it's where you're kind of stuck in your mind and not being able to see clearly or see a solution or see a way out, or even to be able to see the opportunity that's in front of you. And I feel like, interestingly, what is being shown to you is something related to this Three of Swords, and this is related to a wound or something hurting you or has hurt you, and it comes up to be cleared. The Three of Swords it's really something that hurt your heart, but the thing that's really stuck is inside your mind, your understanding of it, your thoughts around it. So the Three of Swords comes up to the elements to be cleared. It's like a festering wound that was kind of held underneath or not shown to you, and once it comes up to be cleared, then you can free from it, you can heal from it. So there could be some news around that, or information that comes in around this, some very, very clear direct messaging that you're getting in around this. And I feel like what it does is it shifts you into a focus. It shifts your focus into a new direction. So actually, use this as a positive energy to come through. So being shown things so clearly, yes, that can suddenly be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that was there all along, and maybe I've been acting this way in this pattern. There's been some kind of pattern where I've been responding to things because of this wound that's been underneath the surface. And this is where you can free yourself from that and move beyond that, because this is where the universe is wanting you to realign to newer goals and the new kind of energy that's coming through here for you. So, yeah, I mean, it's actually really, really positive. And this is where we're seeing, with this right underneath the balance, it's bringing in this positive energy of the Eight of Wands and balancing out some of those energies where you've felt hurt or wounded or limited. So that's actually really positive as well. So we also have you are represented as the Nine of Pentacles. This is where you're coming up as in the spread. And this is a nice energy. This is, happy to be in your own skin, happy to be on your own, very independent, feeling like, just, it can also have a sense of, I'm here because of the work I've put in to get here. So, yeah, I do feel like it's you've reached a point where there is an independence to you, and you're not necessarily relying on this energy is not necessarily relying on other people's approval or other people to kind of get to where you are, and kind of just happy with in your own skin is kind of what I'm getting. And so this allows this to free up and to clear, which is really nice. And that's why it's kind of interesting, because, the energy surrounding you, you've got the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of happiness around this. You've got the Sun card, double Sun, which is double happiness, plus the Ten of Cups, which is the happiest card in the deck. So that's why when the Three of Swords comes in with all these other in very, very strong cards of happiness, this is unusual to have so much in one reading like this. It's not, I'm not so worried about it. It's not that big. It's not a big energy in the reading. It's something that's come up to be cleared. So this energy with the Ten of Cups is actually really nice. There's a sense of there's happiness around you, and that also, it can be that something has reached, naturally ended. It can be that something reached its peak of happiness. It kind of was a good cycle, but it is time to let that go now as well. That can also come in with this Ten of Cups. So that's why, we see with this Justice energy that there is new contracts coming in. This is hopes and fears. And this can be new contracts in terms of anything. It can be legal contracts. It can also be soul contracts. And it does bring with it justice is an impartiality. It can be around legal proceedings or judgments being handed down. It is a sense of fairness, bringing in some kind of balance when it comes to that in terms of relationships. And that's why we're seeing the two cards of balance, here, Temperance and Justice. And it really is bringing in something that was around your heart, that is bringing in that balance, which is lovely. And so as an outcome, we have the Sun. There is ultimately stepping into this new energy is going to bring a lot of happiness. Yeah, there are some things that are coming up to be sorted out, and it could feel overwhelming at first, but it does feel like it's freeing you in some way. There's a liberation from old patternings and old hurts and limitations. So it does feel really nice. The Sun card, like we said, it's a breakthrough, and this is the kid on the horse, the white horse. There's an innocence to it. When we go back to the Cup 6, it's around childhood or childhood memories or childhood experiences. So a breakthrough around that, or it could be around children in general. I think you're going to be really, really happy with how this pans out and how this lands, and with this new energy and this new opportunity that's coming in here. So That's really fantastic. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. Aquarius says, life supports me. Nice. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. So that is just beautiful energy, and it's actually very, very positive energy coming through with this. And that's why I feel like if there have been things like I said, this wound, something's been wounding you or making you a bit sad, there is this opportunity now to, there's so much positive energy to be able to kind of look at that or rise above it or move beyond it as well. So that's a nice thing that's coming through. Let's see. Let's pull a charm for you, Aquarius. Beautiful. We have the tree of life. And, you know, the thing with this is that there is growth happening here. The thing with this particular one is it has been limited. The growth has been limited by that circle that's been there. So I'm going to put it over here. So it is a sense of breaking free and stepping into the new that's going to bring this new growth, you know, branching out quite literally. And it can be to do with family, like the family trees and breaking away from traditions even to do with that. So there feels like there's higher knowledge, higher learning that's coming in for a lot of you, an expansion of that, of what that looks like for you, what that truth is for you, and new experiences, a lot of new experiences coming in that are going to make you feel happy. So that's really lovely. It's really beautiful. And with it comes this knowledge. So beautiful energy to come through for you, Aquarius. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in with this new direction in the near future. With this Eight of Wands, maybe some news coming through as well. And then what is coming in the future beyond with this happiness, this breakthrough. Let's see what's happening with this new opportunity that's coming in, and look further afield, let's further into the future. So that's all in the extended reading, as well as any other intuitive messages, clarifiers, and we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships and really focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. The link is in the description box below. I'd love it if you come over. And I also pinned the link to the comments as well, usually. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Aquarius, you know what? It's very rare for you to be getting so much double sun plus a new fantastic new opportunity. So I think that this is a really amazing reading for you guys, and make the most of this opportunity that's coming through. You will be shown it very clearly. And so, yeah, I think it's a wonderful reading. So thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. Look forward to seeing where this is going and extended with that double sun. Whoa, really potent energy. And if you would like to support the channel and appreciate this content, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you're appreciating this content and helps with the growth of the channel. Take care, Aquarius. See you next time.